Hi you guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Z and this is another scripting video. So I figured I would actually show you guys an example of a scripting video on like how I would get started if I am a beginner. But also too, I'm going to show you guys my like exact scripting process. Not really, I'm just using this as an example honestly, but this is for someone who could be wanting to, it's like maybe you want a new home or it could be a new car, anything. You could just use these examples of what I'm about to show you surrounding your specific desire, like something that you're wanting. So even though I'm going to be using like a home as an example for you guys, but you can use it in regards to a car or a new partner, whatever you want. Okay, so first, to get started, if you are new to scripting, you will need a notebook, you guys, but I would highly suggest that you cleanse your notebook first, because you know when it's at the store, you know other people have touched the notebook too, so you don't want to bring that energy. Depending on what type of energy that the person had, you probably don't know, but you know, just to be on the safe side, I would definitely cleanse my notebook or journal using sage. I got some white sage here, and this is actually some rosemary. Rosemary is actually really good to cleanse negative energy. I feel like it's actually better than sage, y'all. A lot of people don't really talk about rosemary, but yeah, I actually made this little bundle, y'all. It's a little beat up, but it's been doing the job. Okay, so definitely cleanse your notebook, and I would give you guys like an example, but basically you just light, you know, the sage or whatever your tool that you're using to cleanse the notebook. And once it's lit, you know, the smoke and stuff is going to be going up, and you just run your notebook over it and you say intentions like, hey, I want all of this negative energy that could be attached to this notebook. I want it to be removed. I want it to be cleansed as well. So yeah, that's just like an example of what you can do to cleanse your notebook. You can also use Florida water as well, you guys. Like, and I feel like this would actually be better if you did have like a hardcover notebook. I actually have one right here. This is actually a newer one that I just picked up. I do actually have these available on my store, the website to my store. It's called 625, but these are still available. This is the yin and yang one. There's actually different colors to this, so you can get like pink, green, red, all that good stuff. And then I have this one. This one comes in different colors as well, but it says $1 million ideas. And this is what it looks like inside, y'all. Hopefully I did not write in this one, but yeah, it's just like a regular notebook. It's the perfect size for someone who is wanting to, you know, start off with scripting. And it's just really cute. Like, you don't see these notebooks out in the store. Okay, for some reason, y'all, it's been really hard to find notebooks. I don't know what's going on. It's like, okay, school is out now, so where the notebooks at? But I just found this one recently. It says good day for a good day. I just thought it was really cute, and I like the notebooks that have the spiral on it. That's just my personal preference. You see how these have the spiral on it as well. I just like those type of notebooks better because it's just easier for me to flip through the pages. I try to stay away from like composition notebooks, but do whatever works for you. Like whatever type of notebook you feel comfortable with, or whatever type of notebook you feel drawn to, definitely pick it up. But I like to get notebooks that have like really cute sayings on it, or like really good designs as well. So yeah, and this one also has like a little holder on it. I don't even know what this is called, but basically you can just close it up. So yeah, also before I start scripting out anything, I like to cleanse my energy first, or like cleanse my space. Like wherever I'm going to be sitting down and scripting at, I like to cleanse that space first, and then I go in with some Palo Santo. This is like a really big stick, y'all, but basically I would just light this and just, you know, create the vibe basically. So yeah, the Palo Santo is really good for good vibes if you want to bring in good energy into your space. So yeah, I haven't burnt any of this in so long, but I just recently picked some up, you guys. And yeah, I don't know why I stopped burning it. I'm like, what? Like, why did I stop? But yeah, this is like really good to bring in positive energy, especially if you're like sitting down and you're trying to create a vibe basically before you start scripting. So yeah, that's what I like to do. And usually my preference is to script in the morning. I don't know why, but that's just what I feel drawn to do. I just feel like my head is clear, like my energy is okay as well, especially if I had a really good night's sleep. But I script really good in the morning time. Some people do it at night. You can do it in the morning or at night. It doesn't matter. But for me, I would script out in the morning time, but sometimes I do like to read out loud my scripting pages like at night, just so it can be on my mind before I go to sleep basically. So yeah, and that's like a really good time to manifest too, y'all. Not really sure if you guys are familiar with the, I believe it's called SAT. It's like SAT, and I believe Neville Goddard is behind that SAT sleeping technique, where apparently or supposedly your manifestations come faster or quicker when you meditate on them or like visualize right before you go to sleep, because it's like you're in that very calm state, so where your mind is relaxed and it's just like better for you to manifest. So not really sure if you guys are interested in that, but you can definitely look it up on YouTube, y'all. I don't know all the facts because listen, I be sleepy and I can't be doing all that at night, seriously. So listen, I just do my stuff in the mornings. And sometimes at night, it just depends on like, you know, what's going on. So yeah, let's get into the scripting part. Okay, so next you're going to need a pen, of course, because what you're going to write with. You can also too use this like technique for the notes in your phone, y'all, but I just feel like it's better if you write it down on a piece of paper. So yeah, this is why I do this, but you can grab you a pen. I have like a regular pen and then this fun little pen that I had talked about in my last scripting video, but it's just something that I just feel, I don't know, it just helps me get into this really good energy, and this pen is like very fun. So sometimes I use this, but for the sake of the video, because I feel like it would be too distracting to use in this video, but I'm just going to use a regular pen today. But also too, I want to mention that before you start scripting out, you guys, make sure you're not in a low vibrational energy. I'm going to make another video too on like how to raise your vibration, or things that I do to raise my vibration just to help me get into a good mood. Even if you know how sometimes your circumstances or your situation could have you kind of like in a negative mindset, but I try not to stay in that energy. I kind of just try to, you know, make the best of it, especially if I'm not really seeing results, or I don't know. It's just like you may feel like negative energy is always coming towards you basically, and it's like you're trying to be in this good vibrational energy, but sometimes it's like you be getting tested, especially, you know, when Mercury retrograde come around, y'all. It's like the test like be crazy. So before you start scripting, just make sure you raise your vibration, or just make sure you are not feeling sad, down, or like depressed basically, because what you write down will manifest. So just keep that in mind too. But this is what I'm going to show you guys on. So basically this is what I would write, or how I would start scripting if I wanted to manifest like a new home or a living situation. So this is really helpful if you're wanting to do that, you guys. It definitely works, and I've talked about this before on some things that I would write basically if I was trying to manifest a new home or a new car. So keep in mind too that you want to write things as if they already happened. That's the whole key to scripting or like manifesting. Law of attraction, law of assumption, it already happened. I don't care what somebody is saying, and even though you could be just not seeing movement or results, y'all, it already happened. Okay, so you're going to write it down as if it already happened. So using present tense words or past tense. Don't use words like I hope or I wish or this might happen. Don't use words like that. Write it as if it already happened, but only use good intentions as well surrounding what you're about to script out. Okay, so I'm about to start scripting. So when I first start to script something out, whether it be just a small gratitude list, I always date it. So today is Monday. You don't have to do this, but I like to do it because it's kind of like a record of me. You know, when it manifests, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I wrote this Monday, June 13th. I believe today is the 13th. If it's not, y'all, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, Monday, June 13th. I like to put down the time as well. So today is currently 6:25 p.m. as I'm filming this video. So I'm gonna put the time. Sometimes I don't put the time, but just for the sake of the video, for, you know, example, I'm just gonna put the time. But you don't have to do it. I just think it's really fun to like go back and look at the scripting page and just see how fast or how long it came into pass or whatever. So yeah. So after I write the date, I like to express gratitude. So since I'm using a new home or like a new apartment, a new living situation as an example, I'm going to go ahead and express gratitude about my current home or living situation. Depending on your circumstances, just use this like as an example basically, but you want to express some form of gratitude about what you currently have. So I'm going to say thank you. And you can put God, source, universe, whatever you want to say within this, but I'm just going to keep it really short. I'm just going to say thank you for my current home slash apartment slash living situation. So just adjust this to what you already have. So yeah, I put thank you for my current home slash apartment slash living situation. So we are expressing gratitude about what we already have. That's what I like to do first. You don't have to do this, but I just feel like, you know, it's definitely something to think about, especially if you are wanting something new. It's like, are you even grateful for what you already have? So next, I'm going to go in and express gratitude about my new home or new living situation, new apartment, whatever you want to say. So I'm going to say, I am so happy and grateful for my new home slash apartment slash living situation. So you're just putting it out there that you want something new. And you can get as detailed as you want, you guys. That's the whole point of doing scripting. Like, you have to be very, very specific about what it is that you want. So you can put, I like to do colors, like how I'm going to decorate my new home, what it's going to look like. If you already know where you want to live at, y'all, definitely put it down. Say, I am so happy and grateful, or I'm so thankful for my new home in, I don't know, Texas or something. I don't know, wherever you want to move to, you can put it down. You have to be very, very specific. But I'm going to go in and say, this is actually kind of hard for me to do because it's like I'm not really trying I'm not really trying to manifest this right now, so I'm trying to think like what I put. But when I did use scripting to you know, help me or whatever, because I didn't really know how it was going to play out. I was just, you know, putting it out there. But I really truly and believe, you know, that I deserved a new home, a new apartment, like a new living situation. So it really starts with your belief. It's like, what do you believe to be true? What do you believe that you can have in your life, basically? So you really have to think about that before you even start scripting. But you want to make sure you're putting everything in the present tense, as if it's already happening right now, or that it already happened. So never put it in like almost like it's almost like you're saying like it's not going to happen. Like you could be saying, well, I hope that I get my new apartment or new living situation. No, you have to say that you already have it, like it's already done basically. So just putting that out there. But I'm going to go in to say, I'm just going to express or just create some type of vision of this new home, basically. So you can get as creative as you want. But I'm going to say, I love my new apartment. It is in the perfect location. And I feel safe and comfortable here, because you want to make sure you're being very specific, y'all, because like anybody can manifest a new home or even a new car, y'all, but you want to make sure that nothing's wrong with it, basically. So yeah, that's the whole point of like being very specific. So I want to make sure this new apartment or this new home, wherever I'm living at, I want to make sure it's in a perfect location, it's not inconvenient, and I want to make sure I'm safe and comfortable. So yeah, you definitely want to put that as well. You can also put, I had put this down too, y'all, when I was scripting out, but I said I love the updated features in my new home, or I'm just gonna say new apartment. I don't want to keep going back and forth, but y'all get the idea. So yeah, I love the updated features in my new apartment. They are so convenient. I'm probably spelling convenient wrong, but it's okay. They are so convenient. And you can even go into like what your typical day, even like your typical morning would be in your new home or your new apartment. Like if it has a balcony, you can just say, I love eating breakfast on the balcony of my new apartment. And you can even say the view is amazing. Okay, so I decided to do another example. This is pretty much a made up story about my typical day in my new apartment. So you can definitely readjust this, but hopefully you get the idea of what I did here. The first page that I had showed you guys, like the first examples, those are kind of like mini or like short phrases of me being in a new apartment. But you can actually go into full detail. It's like really use your imagination, honestly. Be creative. What would be your typical day waking up in your dream apartment? So again, I did put the dates up here as well. I put Monday, June 13th. 2022, and I put the time too, y'all, even though a whole 30 minutes done passed, but I just did, you know, today is currently 6:25 p.m. in the afternoon, but I'm gonna go ahead and read what I had wrote you guys. So I said, I feel so amazing today. I woke up in my new dream apartment. I got up and made my favorite breakfast, which is avocado toast with bacon and a green smoothie. I ate my breakfast on the balcony and checked emails while enjoying the city view. After breakfast, I threw on a chill outfit to walk my dog. I couldn't think of a dog name, y'all. I was trying so hard to, but you know, just to be very, very specific and detailed. But look, if you got a dog, you get exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, I threw on my chill outfit to walk my dog around the new neighborhood, and I forgot to put in the new, like just to be very specific. So I had crossed that out because I just put to walk my dog around the neighborhood, but I wanted to say, you know, definitely confirming that this is the new neighborhood. Okay, so I really hope that this was helpful, you guys. This is just like a small example. You can definitely get creative, be more detailed, specific as possible, but I really wanted to make this video for you guys just to show you an example, because I know some people are more visual learners. So I feel like if I was just now getting into scripting, this video would definitely help me out. So yeah, definitely, you can definitely use this technique, or, you know, try to switch it around to your typical day of like how you would spend your day or your morning or even night in your new dream apartment or home. You could also use this example for a car as well. Like, where would you go in the car? What you gonna be doing? What is the exterior and the outer or the interior of your car gonna look like? What type of features is it gonna have? Like, you know, everything. So yeah, that is pretty much the video, you guys. I really hope that this was helpful. Hopefully I will be able to put this video up tonight. I don't know, but whenever you see it, definitely make sure you give it a thumbs up if you definitely found it helpful or informative. Definitely let me know in the comment section if you're going to be using this technique, or you know, these examples that I have showed you in this video. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.